Hare Krishna. This is a letter to Tirtha Maharaj dated November 23rd, 1965. Again, a letter to Tirtha Maharaj, November 23rd, 1965. Srila Prabhupada writes, this is a very interesting letter. This is before the incorporation of ISKCON in 1966. In this letter, you'll see that Srila Prabhupada is trying to work with his God brothers in establishing the mission and vision of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Prabhupada writes, Pujya Shripad Tirtha Maharaj, may it please your holiness, I am in due receipt of your letter of the 17th instant, and although it is not very encouraging, still, as I am not a man to be disappointed, I take courage from your letter, as you write to say that there is possibility to raise the fund, but it will take some time. Srila Prabhupada never gave up his vision and mission of his spiritual master. That's why he came to America in 1965. And we can see here Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is asking his god brother Tirtha Maharaj, who is somewhat of a senior, you can say, to him. So Prabhupada writes, expecting a reply in the above spirit, I had some correspondence with the broker firm, and the latest reply which I have received from them is joined herewith. Please find. Quote, Srila Prabhupada is going to talk about how much the building will cost, what's the size of it, and the specifications of the building. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, Dear Sir, in the answer to your letter of November 16th regarding the property for sale on West 72nd Street, this is located at 143 West 72nd Street. It is 18 feet by 100.2, contains a store, a basement, both the same size, and a mezzanine. Mezzanine is like a space between the ground floor and the top floor. The owner is asking $100,000 for the property with $20,000 cash, and will make good terms on the first mortgage, and they will take back. So Srila Prabhupada is saying how they would own the property. The owner is selling it for $100,000, and then with $20,000 cash, you can take over the building, and then start a mortgage. As I have the keys, you can call at me for an appointment. So the realtor has the keys to see the property. Yours very sincerely. Okay, there we go. So Srila Prabhupada is giving the description of the building, how much it's going to cost, and what's the size. And now Srila Prabhupada is discussing about the building, how it's suitable for the preaching of Krishna consciousness. So this would be the ideal center, Srila Prabhupada is telling his god brother. So I have seen the property, and the whole space is twice as much as a research institute building on the road, which is just in the central part of the city with all good facilities. So Srila Prabhupada is making a very prominent comment here. The Research Institute building on the road, which is just in the central part of the city with all good facilities. So Srila Prabhupada was always aware that the facilities have to be located in a central part of the city so people can come and understand and hear and have prasadam. So Srila Prabhupada writes, now, if you decide to purchase the property, I can assure you that the building is just suitable for our purpose, and it is almost on the same style as your research institute. Apparently, Tirtha Maharaj had a research institute in India. I'm guessing it was in Calcutta or Bengal, somewhere. So Srila Prabhupada is talking about the basement now. The basement can be used as cooking and dining department, the store as a lecture hall, and the mezzanine for installing Sri Vigraha and personal apartment. So Srila Prabhupada is already planning on how the building is going to be used for the preaching of Krishna consciousness. Prasadam, department for the kitchen, and then Sri Vigraha and an apartment for living in the building. The building is quite suitable, and once started, it will be possible to raise funds by lectures and membership fees, etc., by suitable arrangement. So Srila Prabhupada is saying how the money would be arranged once the facility gets bought and the preaching gets going. So the immediate investment is about 25,000, and I think this amount you can arrange immediately and just start a branch of your Sri Chaitanya Math or designate the branch as the New York Gaudiya Math. This is a very important statement. So the immediate investment is 25,000, and I think this amount you can arrange immediately and start a branch of your Sri Chaitanya Math or designate the branch as the New York Gaudiya Math. So Srila Prabhupada is giving Tirtha Maharaj a head start that, hey, why don't you buy this building and start a Sri Chaitanya Math or the New York Gaudiya Math? The idea is very nice to think of, and it will be a nice reply to the local Ramakrishna mission, who indirectly denied to allow me lecturing in their hall. So you see here, Srila Prabhupada is wanting to spread Krishna consciousness. He went to the Ramakrishna mission to talk about Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, and he was denied. So he's asking his God brother Tirtha Maharaj, why don't you possibly send me $25,000 and you can start your Sri Chaitanya Math or the New York Gaudiya Math mission here in New York. What a wonderful suggestion to his God brother who is residing in India. So Srila Prabhupada writes, you will be glad to know that my lecturing propaganda is going on, and so long I remain here, it will go on without any hamper. So Srila Prabhupada is lecturing, it's not giving up. He's lecturing about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. That was the order of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur to all his disciples. Recently, one lecture of mine is arranged in our Indian government house, New India House, organized by the Tagore Society of New York, who organize such meetings only for the most distinguished persons. Wow. The council and the officers of the New India House are impressed with my book, and practically the second officer council is arranging the meetings, inviting all distinguished gentlemen, both Indian and American, with tea party. The copy of the invitation letter is also subjoined herewith, quote, the Tagore Society of New York Incorporated INC cordially invites you to a lecture, God Consciousness, by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, date, Sunday, November 28th, 1965, time, lecture, 3:30 p.m., tea, 4:30 p.m., place, New India House, East 64th Street. So it's a biography of Srila Prabhupada here, a widely respected scholar and religious leader in India. Swami Bhaktivedanta is briefly visiting New York. He has been engaged in the monumental endeavor of translating the 60-volume Srimad Bhagavatam from Sanskrit into English, etc. So this is Srila Prabhupada's engagement set up by the Tagore Society. So Srila Prabhupada writes further, so my lecturing or appointing one selling agent here for my books is already finished, and if I remain, such many lectures can be arranged in different parts of the country. So Srila Prabhupada is wanting to give lectures on the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, and it's being arranged by the various Indian personalities for him to speak in different parts of the country, in America, in different states. One, Dr. Chaudhary, is prepared to arrange for my lectures in San Francisco, Los Angeles, etc. But in my opinion, such casual lectures may be a good personal advertisement, but factually, they do not make any permanent effects. So what does Srila Prabhupada say here? One, Dr. Chaudhary is prepared to arrange for my lectures in San Francisco, Los Angeles, etc. But in my opinion, such casual lectures may be a good personal advertisement, but factually, they do not make any permanent effects. But if there is a center of activity for attracting people, as you are doing in the research institute, the people can be trained up in the cult by regular association and hearing the transcendental sound of Srimad Bhagavatam. Let's read again. But if there is a center for activity for attracting people, as you're doing in the research institute, the people can be trained up in the cult by regular association and hearing the transcendental sound of Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that we need a center for propagation of Krishna consciousness to his god brother. Who is he? Tirtha Maharaj. Now we have got our English Srimad Bhagavatam, and there will be no difficulty to impress the audience with our Siddhantas. And any intelligent man impressed with our Siddhantas will certainly change his life. What does Srila Prabhupada say? Any intelligent man impressed with our Siddhantas will certainly change his life, mode of action. I think you may take up this suggestion very seriously and immediately start the center, and other things will automatically follow. Srila Prabhupada is saying again that this is a great place. You should buy it and make it a Gaudiya Mutt center, and then everything else will come. And above all, this is to satisfy the transcendental desire of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who desired very enthusiastically to start centers like that in the foreign countries. So just to remind you, this letter again is to Tirtha Maharaj, dated November 23rd, 1965. This is before the incorporation of ISKCON or any center by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says again here, what does Srila Prabhupada say? And above all, this is to satisfy the transcendental desire of Srila Prabhupada, who desired very enthusiastically to start centers like this in foreign countries. So this is one of the missions of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Prabhupada, to start centers and temples in different cities and countries of the worldwide Krishna consciousness movement. So Srila Prabhupada writes, if you want to start the center on rented house, the rent will be less than $300 to $400, but the space will be 1/4 of the house as we want to purchase. So Srila Prabhupada is saying this building is going to cost you $300 to $400, but it's better to purchase it, and there won't be enough space for the kitchen, for the vigraha, or for the living space. Srila Prabhupada is saying, if you kindly agree, confirm it by wire, so that I can ask the broker to stay at the house for some time for sale to the other party. So Srila Prabhupada is saying here that if you like the idea, or if you like to purchase this building, send me a wire, and then we can discuss about putting the house on hold or the property on hold so we can purchase it. So Srila Prabhupada then further writes, the Christian churches are not very favorable in the matter of increasing the Hindu religious institutions, as it is natural to think with sectarian views. So the Christians were not optimistic about Srila Prabhupada spreading Sanatana Dharma or the Krishna consciousness movement or Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. Jaridako Tahikaho Krishna Upadesh. I hope you will accept this proposal and confirm it by wire on receipt of this letter by the end of this month. Hope you are all well, with my humble obeisances for all the Vaishnavas. I am your obediently, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. So this is a wonderful letter to his godbrother Tirtha Maharaj to ask for his permission to start a Gaudiya Mutt center in New York. This is a wonderful arrangement by Srila Prabhupada for Tirtha Maharaj to expand his Gaudiya Mutt mission in New York. So before people criticize Srila Prabhupada for starting his own Krishna consciousness movement, he tried very hard to organize with his godbrothers to start centers, start temples, and his godbrothers never responded favorably. So Srila Prabhupada had to start his own Krishna consciousness movement, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, in 1966. He had already explored the idea of working with his godbrothers, and he didn't have any good luck with them helping him. So anyways, this is just a letter that I've been studying. I looked up the word branch in the letters correspondence in the Bhaktivedanta database, and it came up 451 times. And you can see here, this is one of the first letters to his god brothers regarding starting of a branch in New York. Thank you for listening. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jai.